Hello my gorgeous Libras, my name is Sasha Bonasin, I'm a psychic medium and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you my beautiful Libras for December 2018. So it's for you my gorgeous Libras for December 2018. Wow. When it comes to the actual number, you have got a number 4, and I really like it because number 4 means that this month it's going to be all about your own satisfaction, and there is going to be the direct result of the certain things that you have been focusing on. There is going to be the direct result, and it is going to be quite nice because it's a lot about your own personal achievement. It's a lot about your own personal achievement which is about to happen, which is about to manifest, and you are of course going to be aware of that. And this is really great because that in itself is also going to reveal a completely new journey that is about to start happening and manifesting for you, and this is going to be really great indeed. What number 4 also means that now it's the time when your life is literally going to start feeling like a really great adventure. You have been going through lots of difficult things, my beautiful Libras. There were going so many things that happened that affected you on emotional levels. It was quite difficult when it comes to emotional balance and things like that. You were affected in so many different ways, and you, my beautiful babies, you had something very difficult to deal with. You had a very difficult things to deal with, and these things that you had to deal with this year were so difficult because there's so much to do with your emotions, with something being really difficult, and it's just like a difficult journey that you had this year. This is why am I saying that December is just going to be really refreshing month, because considering the fact that you went through so much, maybe there could have been certain loss that you were going through, maybe you've lost someone, or it was just a very difficult time of your life because that you had to deal with. And this is just really very significant when it comes to you, my beautiful Libras. And now especially because we are at the last month of the year, of course it's December, and I'm so excited for you because really you have been through a lot. I keep on saying, and I don't know how to stress this, because the balance is going to be back. It is going to feel much lighter this month. It is not going to feel as heavy. The energy levels are going to be quite good actually when it comes to that, and therefore you're going to find yourself in the situations where you're going to be really productive. So this is also going to be a fantastic month to actually try new things, start new things, apply for new things if you're looking for jobs and things like that. But always consider the fact that you need to do something. Whatever you do, you need to make sure that it has got an element of something new, element of something different, because that in itself is just going to be the beginning of something really big, the beginning of something really important. What else I was going to say, that I like December when it comes to you Libras. It is seriously going to be the beautiful awakening when it comes to you, and it is just because the balance wasn't as good, the balance wasn't as perfect. You have been through so much. It has been really hard, especially this year, my beautiful Libras. I know I keep on repeating this, but this is just so important. I'm really passionate about my readings, and especially when I feel completely the pain and the negativity and the really difficult time that you have been through this year. And it's not only this year, but it's the last 24 months have been quite difficult, but the last year was a bit heavy. So now December is going to be absolutely brilliant because it's not going to feel as heavy, and the certain things that you did find really difficult now when it comes to your life, especially to deal with the difficult situations, now they are going to be more like a really nice challenge. And I like this, and this is not just by coincidence. This is because the energy is just going to change and you're about to get your balance. This is brilliant because it is just going to be a lot about your own personal peace, about your own personal tranquility, and it's going to feel nice because you're going to find yourself finally to be able to think about different stages, and different dimensions of your life without actually worrying about different aspects that would just end draining your energy like there is no tomorrow. And that's why I'm saying that it's just going to be so important, because you will be able to feel this. Also, on another hand, number 4 means that something new is going to come through, something new is going to come forward. You are going to meet somebody who is going to be very significant this month, a very significant person indeed. And also, what else I was going to say, number 4 also means, I know this is really good, it's brilliant, it's the beginning of the new adventure. My babies, my beautiful Libras, just think about December like at the beginning of the whole new adventure, because this is exactly how it's going to feel. But do not forget to try new things, whether this is to do with your life in general, whether this this is to do with love, with romance, whether this is to do with like your career, job, whether this is to do with like what you focus on, if you're like retired, you know, it all depends. But it's just it's a perfect time to try new things. And number 4 also means that the whole month throughout December, it's going to be brilliant time. It's going to be good time if you want to kind of like have a certain negotiations. Throughout December, it's going to be perfect time to have a certain negotiation, because throughout December, this is going to be highly fertile time. Did you get this? Did you get this? Highly fertile time. By highly fertile, I mean that it's the time to walk around and just keep on planting those seeds, because those seeds are going to be ridiculously important indeed. Okay, do not forget what I'm going to say now to you, my Libras. Whichever seeds you plant, whatever you try to do, whatever you try to start, even if it's to do with negotiations, work and things like that, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Just go for it, go for it, go for it, because the land is going to be super fertile for those seeds that you're about to plant, for those seeds that you're about to chuck. Okay, and also the actual July 2019, there is going to be the direct connection with the July 2019 and December 2018. So whatever you do, you will be able to see the results in July 2019. Very, very important and very interesting indeed. When it comes to your actual health, you see, it's just like a stomach. I've been saying this, my goodness, this is just so wow. It has been this year, like stomach and the digestion, very, very common indeed. Very, very, this is keep on happening and keep on happening and keep on happening. Please, 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 just take care of your diet. Even if your diet is really perfect, you're still going to be able to feel like a little bit of discomfort when it comes to your stomach and when it comes to your digestion. So it doesn't matter, you can be super healthy, but there is still going to be discomfort when it comes to your stomach. Please try to get something like also what is going to be quite good when it comes to your stomach. It's like something like basically juices. Try to do your own juices, try to mix your own juices, try to make your own juices and do your own juices throughout December 2018, because this is going to be really great for you. And especially when it comes to the energy levels and energy wise, this is going to be great, because it is going to help you quite a lot when it comes to your digestion indeed. Okay, so try to, like, you know, if you can get like organic, it would be fantastic, you know, as more natural as possible without any chemicals or anything like that. So if you do this throughout December, it's going to help you a lot. And also I can see quiet, or I can see like again lower back pain, slight discomfort, and also the top of the shoulders. And I'm going to say what I said before. I know I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Just make sure you got the right pillow, really good quality pillow, and maybe try to sleep on your side for a while with the pillow in between your legs, because the pillow in between your legs is gonna help you a lot to rest a certain part of your lower back that normally wouldn't rest if you don't sleep with a pillow in between your legs. So this is why this is so important. But on another hand, as I said, the energy levels are going to be quite good, and this is going to make you feel quite optimistic. Okay, and a lot is going to be happening this month. You will be in touch with lots of people. You will be, this is going to be quite social month for you, my gorgeous Libra. So you are going to be quite busy, you know, there is going to be a lot happening indeed. Okay, so now going on the first date of the actual December. Now, what I want to start with, it's actually going to be the 4th of December. The 4th of December, it's going to be a really good day for you. The very first thing in the morning is just going to be very confusing, because there's this certain thought is going to be on your mind, and that particular certain thought that is going to be on your mind, it's kind of not going to make sense. And then later on in the day, or even a couple of days later, this is just going to start making sense to you, and that particular thing that you're going to have in your mind is just going to be connected to somebody else. It's going to be about somebody else, and it's going to be connected to somebody else, something that is just going to be quite a difficult situation maybe to deal with for that particular person. And that's why this is all going to make sense to you, not straight away in that morning, but maybe, you know, later on in the day or a couple of days later. On another hand, I like this day because you're going to have a realization that you're finally going to feel like you're having a control over the situation when it comes to your life. And that's going to be really, really important, because then finally you will be able to kind of, oh, thank God, I can chill out now. And finally you will be able to just kind of relax after this moment and just kind of focus on things that will help you to progress in life. And this is why I'm saying that you have been going through lots of difficult things, and that this didn't kind of allow you or didn't enable you to kind of like just maybe progress in life as much as you wanted to progress. I'm not saying you didn't progress, but I'm just saying that there were certain things were holding you back. Okay, so now this is going to be the shift of energy in December that is just going to have a wonderful influence and impact on you, my babies. Okay, and also there is somebody who is very faithful to you. There is somebody who is nice. There is somebody who you really think about quite highly. Really, really trusted person indeed. It's also going to tell you something really important. By the end of the day, on 4th of December, you're also going to have a really important news, and this is going to be really, really good, because it's just going to give you like it's going to give you the more options when it comes to the certain stage in your life, and more options when it comes to in general your life. So this is going to be quite good. It's going to give you a little bit to think about. The second important day, my babies, it's actually going to be on the 16th of December. The 16th of December, it's going to be really important because this is when the whole new deep concentration is going to come through, which means that you will feel very drawn towards learning something new, very drawn towards applying for something new, very drawn towards some kind of study. Listen, this is just so important because this is going to help you a lot with your own reflection, and it's going to help you a lot with your life, and it's also going to help you a lot with your past. There is something in your past that is going to have a very strong connection with this concentration and with this study. It's probably something that you wanted to do for a really long time, that now, because of the certain accomplishment in your life and the energy is just going to change, now you're going to be able to feel your own safety, have your own safety, and that in itself is just going to give you this ability to go for this deep concentration and study. Maybe you want to change your job, maybe you want to go higher in your job, maybe you want to completely change your job, maybe you're not working, you want to start working, you're retired, maybe you want to just kind of learn something new. This is going to be really significant because, as I said, this is just going to lead towards your own personal accomplishment. I like it because this is so much connected to you, to the actual combination of material and spiritual prosperity. So this is like really important because also on another hand, this is going to help you quite a lot with your work-life balance. I like it indeed. Okay, so something that I highly recommend would be like a Labradorite. Look at this beauty, it's so beautiful. Look at this gorgeous little Labradorite pendant. This Labradorite pendant comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain. And why do I highly recommend Labradorite pendant? You can buy this and the link is in the description below, okay? And I highly recommend the Labradorite pendant because, especially when it comes to the certain learning, especially when it comes to the certain new stage in our life, and especially when it comes to lots of when we are almost crossing from one dimension to another, when we are getting from one side of the spiritual bridge to another side of the spiritual bridge. There's a lot happening, and there's a lot going on because we're in tune so much, we're in sync so much. So whatever we do is just going to be multiplied by the actual result of everything at the end of the day. And what Labradorite does, it helps us to like balance ourselves out, and it also helps us to recognize these little messages, to recognize these little signs, and it's also help us with the grounding at the same time. But at the same time, it helps us to have a connection with our angels, with our spirit guides and things like that, and our third psychic eye is rather enhanced. When we wear a Labradorite. So that's why I'm highly recommending to wear Labradorite pendant throughout, not only December, but January is also going to be the time when it's a lot going to be happening. There's certain decisions that you're going to be making. So for a couple of months at least, to wear Labradorite is going to be rather essential for you. Another thing that I was going to say, it's actually another day that I was going to mention, it's actually going to be on the 28th of December. The 28th of December, it's going to be it's connected to your home. There's going to be like a really big change that is going to be connected to your home. But this change is going to be quite good, and this change is going to be quite significant. And this change is also going to be somehow connected to the certain reputation, but it's also going to be kind of like it's going to be connected to peace, love, happiness, containment, and good family values and things like that. So it's going to be really great. I do see that there is a change that you're going to do, and that change that you're going to do, you're going to feel like kind of drawn to like do certain things in the house or change certain things in the house. What I would highly suggest when you're in sync so much And also just do this, like right 28th of December is right before the beginning of January, or right before the January. So just please, 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 smudge your house, smudge your home. Dry sage have been used for many years, for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Like what I do, I couldn't even live without it anymore, because I really need to smudge my home every now and then. So this is what I highly recommend you to buy, dry sage. You can also, if you wish, you can buy this from my website, and the link is going to be in the description below. It's a dry sage. And also, if you can, maybe 28th of December would be fantastic, that particular day, to actually just go around your home, just say a little chant, say a little prayer, say a little mantra, say a little affirmation, and have all the windows closed at the end. Just open the windows, and then as the smoke goes out, you know, you just know that the negative spirits and the negative energy at the same time is going out. But when you're doing this on that particular day, you are in tune even more, you're in sync even more, so you just make everything happen even better, you see. So this is what I highly recommend to do. And also, there is going to be on the 28th of December, there is also going to be a very brave action that you're going to do. You're going to find yourself in a situation, you're going to be tested a little bit at the same time, and you are going to, your bravery is almost going to be tested, but you're going to come out on top, and you're going to come out feeling really, really great. You're going to come out feeling really, really good indeed. Some kind of bravery is going to be very highlighted here. So any challenge that you have on this day, just go for it. Even if you can't, even if you're really tired, you don't feel like you can do things, you know, just go for it. Just start, have a beginning, and your spirit guides and your guardian angels are gonna take you wherever you need to go. Okay, so now going on the first part of December 2018. Now, the first part of December 2018 is just going to be so good, because you're going to feel very motivated, you're going to feel really good, you're going to feel awakened, everything is going to start feeling like really good, slightly different, but really, really good indeed. You're going to start feeling drawn towards your own future planning. You're going to start feeling very ecstatic and excited about your current situation. And, you know, intuitively, this is going to be a very, very strong time. And intuitively, you're going to receive like a little message from your spirit guides, from the universe. You know, you're going to receive a little message that is just going to be so much connected to your third psychic eye and to your intuition. And that message that you are going to receive is just going to make you realize that you really need to abandon. Now it's time to stop certain part of your life. Now it's time to abandon certain part of your life. It's not going to change until you change this particular thing. And that now, with this change of energy, now this is going to make you feel really good. It's going to make you feel really excited. If it happened like only a few months are going to be like, no way. But now December, this is what December is going to do. It's going to make you feel overwhelmed, but that overwhelmed emotion is just going to be really, really great. It's going to be your driving force, okay? It's a lot to do with your future planning, but about the realization that there was a wishful thinking, the realization that there was a wishful thinking about a certain element of your life. It's going to be huge. It's going to be massive. It's going to be bigger than anything, because that in itself is just going to make you feel really happy, joyful, and your whole family members, family, and the people that are close to you, people in your life, if you have them, are going to benefit from it. And that in itself is just going to bring something new. That in itself is going to bring not only new fresh breath of fresh air, but it's also going to bring something new, a new idea that you are going to have. And that is going to be really, really good, because that new idea is just going to at the same time become a new motivation. It's going to be really, really great, and that's exactly the right time. Okay, now going to the second part of December 2018. Now the second part of December 2018, you're just gonna, now there is a certain loss that you're gonna worry about. There is a certain loss when it comes to money, when it comes to financial situation. It's a loss that you're worrying about, and it's just something that was happening maybe for the last 6 months, you say, in your life. And now this is gonna bounce back, this is gonna come back, and you're gonna worry about it. But you know what, at the same time, this is really good, because now you will also realize a couple of days later or a day later, there is going to be you're going to realize that something is going to come through, something really good is going to come through, something really good is going to come forward. It is going to have a little bit of sad situation, because you're just going to, oh no, you're going to have to do something you don't want to do. You're going to have to deal with something you don't want to deal with something. But you know what, it's just fine. It's just maybe a little bit of like a sadness, a little bit, oh no, I have to do this now. But you're going to be fine, because now as soon as you do this, it's going to last really quick, and as soon as you do do this, if this is going to lead towards your own victory, mental clarity, which is the bottom line. And that in itself also is showing me, telling me that you are going to be the part of the competition. You may not even know this. So whatever you do, give 100%. Whatever you do, give 1,000%, because you are going to be the part of the competition that you may not even be aware of it at the time. So I will let you know, I will warn you. And also that competition is going to be fantastic because you are bombastic, because you've got everything you need. You're very resourceful indeed. And this is what I need to tell you. You've got everything you need in order to move on with your life. You have got everything you need in order to go for this competition, because this is going to really help you. And it's also going to help you with a certain escape, because you're going to be able to have a little break with yourself because of this, because this is going to affect your balance. And that in itself, the outcome of this competition is going to be positive. As I said, the resources that you are going to have are going to be absolutely more than enough, more than sufficient. All you need to do is just give your 1,000%. You always give 1,000% whatever you do, but it's just basically just to let you know. And this, after this competition, you're going to find out about it, and then that in itself is going to help you to have your own personal little escape. And this is a lot to do with your spirituality. This is a lot to do with a different dimension. This is a lot to do with you taking care of yourself and the things like that. So this escape is going to be really, really good, really deep and really positive indeed. There's a very interesting realization that you are going to have, okay? Now, going to the third part of December 2018. Now the third part of December is just brilliant when it comes to work, when it comes to career, and when it comes to recognition. You will be recognized here, and I'm so happy for you. This is going to be important, and this is going to be new beginning. This is not going to be like, oh my God, this is huge, I'm like the biggest movie star in the world. No, not like that. But how you're going to get recognized, it's actually, this is going to be just the beginning. Somebody who is like an owner to you, somebody who's like a leader to you, somebody like some kind of manager or leader is going to give you a good sign. It's going to give you a good indication, and that is going to be huge, because that is going to be the beginning of something really new and something really important that you're going to find yourself feeling very attached to and very passionate about indeed. That is going to be really good, because immediately it's going to affect your balance in a good way, because there are going to be more things that you're going to be kind of, you're going to need to do, new directions that are going to be revealed. And that in itself also is really fantastic, because it's all about practical security. It's all about your practicality and security. You know, it's good because it's going to make you contemplate. There is a contemplation that you are going to have, which means that you're not going to be too sure whether you're going to do certain changes or not, whether you will go for the certain areas or certain elements of this after this point or not. But it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Other people will actually be involved with this. Other people will be involved with this, and also there's a really nice generosity and balance that you're actually gonna gain through this. So this is going to be absolutely the right direction for you, and this is also in itself going to be the beginning of something really big, really new, something that you're going to become very passionate about indeed later on. And also, you know, when it comes to the actual, you know, I do see inheritance here, my babies. Yeah, I do see inheritance. There is the certain inheritance that is going to happen, that is going to come, that is going to manifest at the end of December 2018. So this inheritance is going to be really, really good. To the money is normally always good, you know. This inheritance is going to be really great because it's going to come at the right time as well, and other people are going to be part of this as well. If you haven't got any family that is alive, if you are just by yourself, then you also maybe receive some kind of inheritance from someone, or there is going to be an extra amount of money, nice amount of money that you are going to reveal, but the other people are going to be part of this money as well. However, this is going to be good, and it's going to help you to have your own homecoming time. For some reason, this is going to be connected to you, to your home, to your family, to the people in your life, to the people you love, to your life in general, to the life of people you love, and things like that. And this is going to be really fantastic, bombastic homecoming time for you, where you're going to find yourself, you're going to be able to relax, you're going to be able to chill out, and this is going to be absolutely brilliant because it's going to affect you in such a good way. But then again, people in your life are also going to be affected by this in a really good way. So this is a fantastic beginning for you. I don't know how to stress how important this month is going to be, you see, and this all is happening in December, right before January 2019, and I think that this is really brilliant. As I said, really important ending, but really massive beginning as well at the same time. Every ending is bringing a really massive beginning, and when it comes to you, your balance is going to be back, and you will see it is going to feel different, it is going to be different, it's going to be fantastic, and the whole new path is going to be revealed. Another thing that I want to say, my beautiful babies, that at the end of December 2018, there is going to be a really nice financial opportunity that you are going to have. This is going to be a great time for finances, emotions, feelings. Balance is going to be back. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Just make the most of it. So you see financial opportunity as well. So you've got like an inheritance, then you've got homecoming, then you've got like a financial opportunity, which is brilliant. So this financial opportunity, just think about a new business venture. So if you're looking for a job or career or something like that, there's something massive gonna happen before the end of December 2018. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant financial opportunity. Whatever your situation is actually going to be, whether you're self-employed, whether you work for somebody else, whether you're not working, you're retired, whether, you know, it all depends. This is going to be a really great financial opportunity that you're actually going to have, that is actually going to manifest at the end of December 2018. Okay, so now my babies, what I'm gonna do, my Libras. Okay. Ooh. You see my little lamp is beautiful. Okay, so now what am I going to do, my gorgeous Libras? I'm going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to connect to those of you that are in relationship. Okay. Okay, so it's for those Libras. Ooh. That are in a relationship. And this is what I say, you see, this is going to be a really important month for those of you that are in a relationship, because there is a certain change that you went through that affected both of you, certain problem that you had that it affected both of you, certain issue that you had that it affected both of you. You see, there is this death card here. This death card is a very, very important, and it's very significant when it comes to the actual relationships as well, which means that recently you both went through a really big change, and that big change affected both of you emotionally, okay? And this was very emotional, this was very deep time indeed, and this is why your relationship was affected a little bit. Now what is actually going to happen, which means that your relationship was affected, so what now is going to happen? Now it's going to be the next stage, the second stage. There is a problem or a certain issue that you're gonna have to kind of sort out and deal with your partner, and that issue is going to be a little bit more difficult. That issue is going to be something that you both don't want to do. It's just something to do with other people and with other situations in your life, but it's just kind of affected both of you, and it's a lot to do with like a lack of balance because of the certain absence, because of the absence that made you both kind of a little bit sad or sorrow kind of thing, feelings, emotions, and it just affected you, you know, it's like a certain absence. But you know what? I'm so happy because it just looks up and down, up and down, up and down. Life is not easy. Life is not simple, you know. And when we are in relationships, you know, we have to deal with a certain aspects, and sometimes can be really good and sometimes can be really strange. It depends how long we have been with people, and it also depends on our own personal journey. But why am I smiling? And I'm so happy because by the end of December, it's going to be fantastic, because the bottom line is that you are going to have a great success indeed. Not only your partner is going to have a good news and good gain when it comes to financial situation and things like that, but the bottom line is that in between you two, you will be able to overcome a really, really big problem. You will be able to overcome a really, really big issue that you had, a really big obstacle that you had, and the bottom line is that this is going to make your relationship even more powerful. This is going to make your relationship even strong. So that's absolutely brilliant. So certain problems at the beginning, mid-month as well, but by the time we get to the end of the month, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's going to be great success for both of you. Okay, so now focusing on those Libras that are single and ready to mingle. Okay, those Libras that are single and ready to mingle. Oh my God, this is going to be such a crazy month, Libras. I can't stress enough. You will be socializing like, oh, you will be social, you see? You will be socializing like so much. You will be meeting so many new people. There's so many parties, so many gatherings that you are going to be part of this month, and lots of them are going to be like gonna manifest just completely out of the blue. You will be flirting with lots of people, and you will be having a great time. You know, the life is going to start feeling like a great adventure for you. I'm telling you, my beautiful Libras. But now we'll see what is going to happen with the single Libras for December 2018. So now, basically, single Libras, December 2018. Sorry, excuse me. So this is going to be highly social months. The time when you're gonna discover, the time of discovery, the time of rediscovery, the time of when you're gonna be meeting lots of people. But this is going to bring you so much into your life to think about. This is going to bring you so much focus into your life. But you will find yourself being really busy, just meeting people, just having a great time with people. You're gonna see lots of people from the past. You're gonna meet lots of people from the past. You're going to come across lots of people from the past, but also at the same time you're going to be meeting lots of new people. So it's going to be really, really busy time indeed. This is the time of transition. This is the time of change. And you know, for those of you that are single, there is someone very, very special that is going to manifest in your life. That this special person is very, very significant when it comes to the actual December, when it comes to the actual January. This person is just not going to make themselves known to you straight away. It's just somebody who's going to notice you first, somebody who's going to see you first, somebody who's going to be very, very significant. But this person is going to be someone very, very special, and somebody who is there to actually stay. And this person is going to help you to kind of not only romantically, this is going to be somebody really mind-blowing, not only when it comes to you feeling really, really happy, but Libras, my beautiful babies, prepare that somebody very special is about to walk into your life. Somebody very, very special is about to walk into your life. And when it comes to your life in general, like, it's not only about feelings, and it's not only about emotions, it's not only about how great lover they're going to be, or that they're going to feel like they're absolutely the right person. It's not only about that, but this person is going to have a direct impact on your life, and direct impact on those areas in your life that were making you feel really low, that were making you feel really tired, that were making you feel really bored. And this person is just going to have a really direct impact on the reversal of your life, and especially when it comes to boredom and things like that. So this is going to be brilliant, because this person is going to have direct impact when it comes to your own readjustment and when it comes to your own rebirth as well. This is just going to be somebody really mind-blowing, and it's not somebody that you would normally straight away notice, but it's going to be one of those people that are so deep and so spiritual and so powerful inside, that as more you talk to them, the more you like them. As more as you talk to them, the more you fancy them. As I said, December and January are going to be very significant when it comes to you meeting this person, because you will meet this person, and that person is going to notice you first. This is what I said, okay? And also, this person is somebody who is very, very professional, somebody who has got a great skill when it comes to their work, when it comes to their trade or something like that. They're well known with what they do. And prepare, my beautiful Libras, because this is somebody who is about to change your life, and you will see exactly what I mean. You will meet this person where it's going to be gathering with other people. The other people are going to be around that you don't know. Some of them you will know, but some people you will know. There's going to be some kind of party, some kind of music, some kind of gathering. People are going to be celebrating, and this is when you're going to meet this person. Straight away, the first time when you get in contact with them, you're not going to even realize anything, okay? But then it's gradually things are going to start happening for you, and you will see exactly what I mean. My beautiful Libras, I love you so, so much. All I can say now, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, love and light right now to you. Okay? Thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my babies. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.